All right. Well, here I'm back again. Doing all right. Was a little inactive over the holiday season, as I'm sure you guys were too. Sorry about the shaking. I got this. I'm doing this with the iPad and holding it. Let's see if we can set this a little better here. Oh, that works. That works good. Okay. So, anyways, yeah, it's been a couple weeks since I've given you guys any kind of an update of any progress or anything that's going on. And so I've done a few things. We have made some pretty good progress on the drag strip project as far as getting ready to broadcast the races. My dear wife is working really hard to learn video editing. Uh, she, being well, both of us are entering our sixth decade of existence, and so being older generation, it's harder to pick up on a lot of the new technology, but she's doing really good with it. We are making progress, but it is coming. Our progress is coming a little slower than I anticipated. Of course, that's usually the case. The GoPro's failing on me really set me back pretty hard because I bought two brand new GoPros, and then my wife bought me the remote to control all the GoPros over Christmas, and but I bought these cameras early last year, and I never haven't used didn't use them. Um, so then I started pulling them out and using them and finding out that they're only staying on for 15 to 30 seconds and then they turn themselves off, which I guess is a problem with some GoPros. Um, I still got to contact the company yet. Um, I'm always hesitant to do that kind of stuff. So I've had to adapt, and I'm recording the drag racing with my remaining GoPro that still works, and the pad, my iPad, which is what I'm recording on right now, and my phone. So I started yesterday. I shot some video. I ran a bunch of heats with the cars, shake them down a little bit, and get some practice with the cameras. And that went pretty well. Uh, my wife's got some video that she's working on, and that will once we get some video that I can show you guys, we'll definitely get it on. That's for certain. So, other than that, I decided to use the. I'm sure you guys are, you've been staring at this building now for 3.5 minutes. Recognize it from the tutorial on building with styrene, and this was the building that I built specifically for that video. And then I thought, well, put it up for sale. So I tried selling it. I took it to a lot of shows, a couple of the shows I went to, and nobody was interested. So I'm like, you know what? It's a dandy little shop, and on drag strips they always had a place to get fuel, and then they usually had some kind of inspection place. Uh, some were open air, some had garage bays. So I decided to combine the fuel and the inspection into one place, and we have the gas pumps that I made, that I cast, and so we got Phillips 66, we got regular, super, and racing. So I just thought that would be a nice little place, just add a little bit to the track here. Let's pull back a little bit and kind of see where we're getting at here. Sorry about the shaky camera. I'm holding an iPad with my fingertips. That blue thing in the back corner, that's actually where I set the, it's not part of the diorama. It's just where I set the camera on the iPad to take the video. So that's about where we're at right now. I had a pretty good Christmas. Got some nice cash presents. So I have a few dollars that I can spend. And I'm definitely going to try to spend it well. Because, you know, you guys know me. We're going to light this guy up here. I'm going to get the neon wire. And I found these really cool LED letters. And I'm thinking about getting some of those and maybe replacing a motel sign. I'm not really sure yet. And then a few other things for the diorama, because I feel like I've been neglecting this place a little bit, and I really want to get back to working on the diorama more. And so here's the truck, you guys, from the last tutorial. I still got to throw a little bit more weathering powder. When I hit it with the dull coat, it kind of took some of the weathering powder off. And I just kind of threw it on a trailer with some junk trucks on it. But I am definitely going to be doing some work on the diorama. Some of the money that I got for Christmas I'm going to use to get some more wood so I can build a few bases. And I'm going to turn really slowly so I don't get anybody sick. Oops, sorry. That was a little bit abrupt there. I always hate that watching videos when somebody goes to turn and they turn so fast that you basically want to throw up. And being a person that has problems with vertigo, it's never good. We're just going to walk back over here. Sorry about the shaky camera. Trying to keep it as steady as I can, but it's kind of hard. But back in this corner over here, behind the main diorama, coming up on it pretty slowly here. If I walk any faster, it's going to look like I'm trotting. So this area back here, let's get some light on the subject here. There we go. So this area back here is unused, as you can tell. It's about 6 feet from the back of the diorama to the wall, and I believe it's just around 17 feet long. So what I'm going to do back here is, this is where I'm going to park the across the road diorama as I build it. So I can build 16 linear feet. And what I'm going to do with the across the road section, which is where the track is right now. There's the business, or I wouldn't say the slowdown end of the track. And I mean, eventually this is going to be diorama across here. I mean, the drag racing, like I said, I'm going to, before in other videos, I'm committed to doing it for a year, and we'll see where we're at that point, whether it's something I want to continue with or not. I do miss working on my diorama, and I feel that's what I'm best at, and also it's what I enjoy the most. So I'm going to continue working on with the diorama, of course, and the new sections across the road here, like this piece here is an 8-foot by 4-foot section. It's continuous. Let me get that in focus. And my original sections were 2x4 feet, which is where you can see the donut, the gas stations, all those down there from the basically the coffee shop from the chicken down to just about the car wash, our 4-foot sections. And I'm going to do that on this piece across the road here for the downtown area, with the eye of maybe being able to take those sections, and if I want to do a display at the toy show, like the National Farms Toy Show or something like that, I would be able to remove those from the basement and do so. And I could handle them by myself. So that's why I'm not going to go with an 8x4. Plus, with downtown kind of areas, it's a lot easier to hide the seams than it is on one of the more open areas, like where the truck stopping at is. I'm hoping to be able to camouflage the cracks between the sections of dioramas a bit better on us with a more densely built up area than down over there, which is more suburban. So basically, when I do across the road down that way, when I build a shopping center and the drive-in, a restaurant, and some other things, that'll all be on 8x4, 8x3 sections. But the 2 8-foot pieces here that are going to be here and here, that's all going to be downtown sections. So I'm going to do that in 2x4 sections. That way also I can park as I'm working on stuff. I can put them back here, and that way they're out of the way. So that's using my space a little bit better. And what else? I got some buildings over here, the buildings of the day that I painted. I'm working on doing a little bit of detail painting, and I'm just going to keep working on them until I get them finished, and then I'll be able to start building the new downtown sections. So my diorama friends, don't despair. We're going to get back into building dioramas real soon. The track, now I got the track finished. It's dialed in. We're going to be doing the regular racing, but I'm also going to be continuing on with the videos and the work on the diorama itself, because that's really what I'm all about. That's what my channel's all about, is dioramas. The drag strip is an operating diorama, so it's a little different. But anyways, I'm starting to ramble. It's early in the morning. It's like 4:30, I think, in the morning right now. So we'll see you guys hopefully soon, and I hope to get some drag racing videos up. I know I keep kicking that can down the road as far as when I'm going to be doing the racing, and well, you guys that have been following me understand why. But I hope to get that going soon. I keep putting deadlines for myself. Now I'm kind of looking towards this, hopefully getting it done before Valentine's Day, but we'll have to see. Usually when I set a goal as far as I'm going to have this ready by this date, usually something breaks or messes up somehow, and I can't get that. So cross your fingers, everybody, and hope for the best. All right, we'll see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe and like and all that. And oh, by the way, Rudy Moons. This is actually just this part here is to Rudy Moons, and I'm going to walk a little quick. But Rudy Moons is probably my biggest fan, I would say. Actually, I'd say Rudy, besides my mother, Rudy Moons has commented over 100 times. Pretty much every video I do, he comments on, and it always makes me feel good. If nobody else comments on the video, Rudy always does. So to reward Rudy Moon's loyalty to the channel and his support of the channel, Rudy is going to be the driver of that 69 AMX right there. And for one season, which is going to be approximately 5 months, that's going to be Rudy's car. So So he will be the driver of that for the next season, or the first season, I should say. So that's one of the benefits of supporting the channel. I always try to, keep my supporters and my watchers, occupied, or involved, I should say. So we'll see you guys soon. Bye.